Hello and welcome to BlackOut TV Gaming 2. I'm Maxi. I'm being joined by Zafus today. We're going to be watching Fair Enough versus The Experiment in Season 9 of ETF2L Highlander. We're in Week 4 and we'll be playing CP Steel today. Zafus,
Possibly.
you are currently a member of this team?
Yes,
one
which
of them.
means I'm going to be completely biased, you would expect, but no, I think it's going to be horrifically one-sided. Fair enough's got this.
You're not going to gamble on your team? You're not going to...
No, I do not believe in the power couple that is JoeNufc and Layla.
But you've also got the power couple of Clark and Hearts.
Well, that is true. I just don't see Joe and Layla pulling it through. I mean...
So let's go through the rosters. Since you know the experiment better, why don't you go through who they're most likely to be playing today?
I don't actually play with them that much. I occasionally play for them, but I would imagine Joe's playing Demo with Layla on Medic. XD is probably playing Pyro. Justice could be on Heavy. That's not 100%. No, it really depends on how many warnings they want to get.
Well, surely Chupa's going to play Soldier.
Definitely not. Chupa will be on Spy. I think Calico is playing Engineer.
No, we've actually gone live.
So... And we're actually live. As I imagined, we did not have time to run through 18 players, and yet it looks like Justice is playing Heavy.
Yeah, you've also got Mental X on Soldier with the correct name this time, so you won't get a warning. And Bloodis on Scout.
And Justice with the correct name, so there'll be no warning given there as well. I've seen potentially warning-worthy names, I guess.
And meanwhile, on Fair Enough, we've got Vildrack on Spy, Blooddrunk is sniping, Skeege is playing Medic, you've got Mint on Engineer, Hidox on Heavy, Adiski on Demoman, Skyro as their default merc on Pyro, Hots on Soldier, and Clark is in the Scoutman role.
Now, I would say that their flank's got the edge here personally, just because it's a very synergetic map. And from what I've played, they haven't done so well. We'll see. Joe's doing the traditional let's push A with the combo thing. What is Layla running? That is kind of critical here.
Well, they both are 100%, so there's no advantage. Layla's going to be running crits.
Crits, yeah, I'm quite aware of this strategy. Essentially, put the standard kind of flank on B, flank on A, sorry, and combo push B. Joe crits is in once it comes down, drops down, and they try to do the best, but we'll see here.
Well, so far, just see them pushing through B. You've got Bloodrunk playing quite aggressive.
Crits is pop, they get Pyro, but the counter is just coming straight back in, and Joe's having to back off. But
this gets Justice. Bloodrunk takes a Mental X, but Joe gets one on Hearts.
Joe's pushing though. This is questionable. He dies for it. He could have just played the crits advantage there and just re-push, but that's Joe for you boys.
Super gets picked as well for standing next to drop down.
Yeah, and fight has actually been won though by King Blue here. Go the experiment.
I would say, what's happening over in White Room? So you've got what, XD and Bloodis. Bloodis is already on the cap.
Yeah, they've got cap. They've
already got a level 3 up.
That's well played by the flank now. Although
Clark and Hearts getting pushed out.
Their combo's still definitely linked to
Hearts missing all 4 rockets with his direct hit, proving that he should just stick to the biggest bazooka.
And it looks like the actual flank has actually retaken White Room there and blocked up E without any help with the combo, which is well played by them. Although that level 3 is still sitting up there. Like Clark is aware. Yes, he is.
Meanwhile, Mint's only got a level 2 on B. He's slowly building up.
Bloodrunk winning that 1v1 there, but crits has come out again, but they've instantly repopped. So that's interesting. Although he does get 2, that's Bloodrunk and down, so that's quite nice for them.
It's 2 very powerful pick classes, both of them. Chupa takes up Mint and the
Engineer's down as well, so Sentry's gone, so that should be a clean cap on B there.
Unless... No, Layla's got 40%, she can't drop at this stage.
Not yet. We'll counter though, don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, we can't have a counter on screen, but we would if we could.
Okay, so she's coming up to 75%, while Skeege is only just peaking 55%, so they could use this quick advantage to get picks and push D, but
they're also not holding forward in BC connector, like some combos do. They're holding
which is the
on that little balcony.
Although
Chupa
is... Yeah.
He's going for the cap again.
Doing good though, actually. Joe's in a nice position where he's actually rotating under though. It's like, oh no, he's going to the connector. But they've
Cali
blundered
holding
their
forward.
crits advantage here. They had a full advantage essentially, but they
Well,
haven't
it's
used
both
it all.
100% on both teams.
Yeah, but they're on crits, remember?
And Skiege actually has to use.
Nice, that's well played by the experiment.
I didn't see who
that was a
forced
dual
them,
plan. No.
And the Nookman running mucker.
In theory,
Missing
just now
3
push.
shots, I think, on the medic. 4. That's 4th one. Oh yeah, heavy.
Crits
That's
popped up
Pidox
on
down.
Joe. Well, it looks like that's all they're going to get for it. Maybe the cap C. They're actually doing surprisingly well though. Good cap time on E.
They've got a lot of time on E.
D combo.
You've got Mentalex holding off, taking down the Disky. You've got Clark just going to run, taking headshot. Bloodrunk will try and block it. Hearts is back out.
Taking a lot of damage on point. And the first pick here of the game.
And 2 dumpster device frags. And, Bloodis is going to get this.
Capped up.
Bloodis is going to cap
Wow.
this. Yeah,
Well
3
played.
minutes 38 for the experiment.
Great time.
Honestly, not the way we thought this would go. I think we were close to fair enough.
Yeah. Come on, fair enough. Wait,
It's a fast cap, but it's not something they can't come back from. I mean, fair
definitely
enough.
not. All they
Fair
really
enough.
have to do is buy time on A just by sending a cap, block the cap, and then just follow standards.
I think if anything, the experiment, if anything, will probably sit more, expecting the A to E push.
Well,
Mission
well,
begins in 30 seconds.
say that, but actually, yeah, probably. I mean, Layla's on the open, but it's not heavily stacked yet. But you know, generally as a rule, what I've seen is everyone sticks around at B for a while, and then they kind of rotate. But obviously, you can see how many people are capping, and then kind of act accordingly to that.
Mission begins
But we'll see what the experiment's got in mind here. Looks like Justice is actually holding top though, which is quite a nice idea given that Spy is a thing, and that seems to be a weakness of Joe there. But
Yeah, I've seen that being used quite a bit more because you can easily buff a heavy and sitting
although
in that spawn
Joe
area
back
can
out
easily just get spammed.
to actually just go straight in through where the combo's normally spamming, which is ballsy, but he's pulled it off.
Gunspy, no, he's gonna. Well, it's gonna go down to Mentalex.
Bloodrunk is kind of really passive here. He could be more forward, getting shots off, but I guess he's re-rotating and he gets actually XD for the trouble, which makes their Aruba.
Now,
already
if you
been
play too far
exchanged
forward, you
easier.
can get spammed down. You also have to look above. There's a very small crack above the spawn door on B, which a few snipers now use. You can get a pick, so maybe he's not going to get an easy pick on there.
So he has got an angle now, and he does take out Justice for it.
It's a big pass, and,
And
the
Sentry goes down.
Sentry goes down.
Slides dealt with quickly. It's unfortunate there.
Both medics have used the Ubers, so they're getting charged back up.
The
He's gonna have the
experiment
advantage.
is acting accordingly, though. They've actually taken connector control early, but the lack of Justice might make it a little bit difficult to hold.
Disky goes down, so that's the lack of crits without a crit demo man.
That's not to say railgun or laser beams aren't deadly, but...
Bloodrug goes down as well from Milkman.
And there you go, laser beam popped. But it doesn't look like they're getting much, and it looks like Skiege actually fails on his heavy. Oh, that's just purely because Adinsky came in the background, but they couldn't get anything with that really.
Arjax gone down as well. XD goes down to Pidox. Disky takes out Chupa. Clark takes out Milkman as well. Experiment has still got. I've only got level 2 on me. But
They've got Bloodrunk in the connector now, though. He's actually watching White Room, so he's got a lot of room here to actually maneuver and operate.
they've got to get some of that cap time on E, seeing as they've got less than 2 minutes to go. And by this time, Bloodis had at least half a cap time on this.
Definitely. I mean, they're opting to go for C here, which probably isn't the wise idea. I mean, if I recall correctly, it does open up the bridges to allow for your combo, which is on the point, but let's see what they do with it. I mean, it's got a minute 30, so it can be done.
And Skiege ends up
Skiege?
dropping.
Nicely done by Chopper there. I keep pronouncing it wrong. It's Chupa. 2 O's there, boys.
It's okay. High GPS. No, Sigafus did the same thing.
Jack here just playing the sniper role in the sniper window. Clicking on heads.
Milkman taking out Bloodrunk again. Justice takes down the
4
Diskies.
damage so far. Oh, he just misses.
You got Viljack. Well, he was aggressively peeking that sniper window, overlooking A.
Position
Now
ends in
rotated
60
though.
seconds.
You got Layla with that full evil advantage.
Yeah, Ski charging the connected crits at 45% and building rapidly, but their
Probably
combo
goes
actually just
out.
got Jarate, so that's going to slow them down a little bit there. They're still quite aggressive given though.
Do all that level 3 to take care of. Goes down,
Which is actually
and
dealt
XD
with
goes down.
quite quickly.
And Disky falls into the pit.
They can pit kill boys. And it looks like Skeeve is actually gonna back off them with some swarms.
Yeah,
because
Joe
everyone's
Layla-
just getting grinded on the point by Justice. Well played.
Yeah, Joe and Layla had to cap us, not cap, they popped to block
But
that
this is
off.
looking quite desperate. Trooper coming
Geese
in
is
there on the
almost
medic
up.
and sniper. Oh,
He just
Crits a
pop
pop
for
from the
20
heavy.
seconds, and
It
there's
doesn't
no
look
way
like-
that
no.
Fair Enough can get this.
it looks like a physical impossibility at this point.
It is impossible. So if you bet on Fair Enough, then thank you for your skins. But I didn't bet on
These are
either
life,
team.
boys.
Layla's still sitting there with Joe. I mean, that is basically their relationship that close together,
Literally sitting next to each other.
and that is a round for
That
the
is
experiment.
an upset and a half. I was not expecting that.
As the server next map changes to Egypt, that should be in their next season. Cacao to get on that. B for Egypt.
Stop killing Highlander. Give us new maps.
What you want? Egypt? What Hydro? We could have.
Oh,
We could
Hydro.
have the trying to gravel pit after DreamHack.
Oh boy. Hype.
Or there's that what Cough sideshow I saw.
Yeah, that upset me extremely. I was,
So what do you think that that Fair Enough did wrong, or what did the experiment do right?
well, there were a few mistakes like Joe repushing with Crit's advantage, which I wouldn't have opted. I would have opted to sit back a little bit and just push and crush everything on the point. But you know, that lost them some time. But ultimately, their flank just kind of beasted it, and they won the fight. Apparently, they didn't take. Well, they did take fights, but they kind of just got the control on the flank and then put all the pressure in.
I think a big issue they had was Bloodis ended up having half the cap time before the combo ever really kind of moved off a C.
Yeah, that's
They kept
that's what I'm
just
saying.
assuming that Hearts
flank
were
had it.
going to take it, and you would expect it out of a team or a flank combo that strong, but it just never happened. I think by the time they got round, it was too late for them to block it, and you could have just stacking the point as they did. They never had any real kind of defense blocks. I never really saw anyone jumping onto the point,
No,
any
no one
sticks
ever
flying out to
rotated.
it.
No,
They were just
it was literally
Hearts
just
was
that
just
feeling.
spamming the dumpster device just at the point. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't jumping it. Whereas a soldier, that's quite a big thing to do. You just jump the point and block it. You jump a scout onto it. Sure, you might get meat shot, but at least you attempt to
Or
block
you
it.
send your pyro as well to set them on fire, you know, detonator. Very few people run it, but I will put my word out there for it. It does have its uses, and that would be one of them. But yeah, there was no real reaction from their combo, which kind of needed to help out at that point, especially given that they got a level 3 up so quickly and just completely smashed through White Room. I mean, the map where you need the synergy, essentially, it's that strat map, which everyone looks forward to in the season, and they didn't really do what was expected.
Yeah, level 3 didn't do too much, but it was
I
easy,
didn't do
quite,
much.
it was quickly disposed of, but it still gave a presence. You were still blocked off that B spawn.
Definitely. I've
Much
got kind
in-
of traditional A push here with Scout and Heavy, but
Bloodrunk
looks
going
like,
down.
yeah, that's not ideal.
Bloodrunk may be one of the top snipers. He hasn't really got that many kind of sniper versus sniper
Hearts
picks.
just kind of walks into the combo and shut down immediately by a switch gun, and
He just still got crits. Although
ready
Layla's
to look up
got,
on A.
Layla's got Uber as well. They've only got Bloodis on the point, I think. Oh, it's Clark actually. I'm looking at the wrong team.
They could have sent someone to contest that really, and bought them in full time. It was only one person capping, so they've afforded it, but
You remember that's a
Bloodrunk
Bloodis
goes down
one
again to the fully charged body shot. That's unfortunate.
and Joe picks out a disky as both Ubers are popped. And well,
Justice
the
is
Red's
very weak.
Ubers popped. My mistake.
Well played by Fair Enough though, they've held on to theirs. They could just repush here.
So there was
So
Hart
really,
and
Joe
Hiddox and
should be
Viljack.
backing off. They've got XD holding close, which is the ideal thing to do, so you can just counter their Uber.
Hookman takes out Bloodrunk again.
There we go, just now actually backed off. But they are actually on crits, so they've got the perfect setup here really. They could have used that crits to force it, but they got the force out. Otherwise,
got-
here comes the
Disky
laser
goes
beam.
down again.
That's unfortunate. Crits against the sentry gun doesn't do much.
Viljack runs a dead ringer. I've got Clark trying to bonk his way through. I guess
Not
that's
happening though.
Gets completely out DM'd by Bloodis.
Cooper's actually in real fucks here, looking like he's probably going to get caught. I don't know, he's actually opting back away and going for a big stab. Nicely played. Each down, that is an advantage for Layla. Probably
Lara
back
takes
out
out
too.
Trooper as well.
Joe goes down though to Hearts there in the connector. That's not ideal, especially when you want to be holding that connector and you need quite a lot of snare potential.
But Bloodis bleeds up Hearts as well. Whereas you've got Layla's now still on that 100% Uber. Joe's up in
He always
5
seems
seconds.
a little bit lost though when she's without Joe. As you can see, she's waiting by the spawn already for him. Just waiting to reconnect and hold hands.
It depends if you want to hold C, which it looks like they're going to do loosely.
They are looking to opt for it, yeah, but they've
there's
taken
a lot of
damage.
players on C.
And we use here for some reason the experiment there. It's a little bit blocked, but Joe's desperately trying to get Siege there, but he just can't find the way. Excellent job there by Skyro.
Hidok takes out Justice, but
It
Marks
looks
goes
like
down
they're
to Joe.
opting to back off, maybe? No, they're still contesting this, which I wouldn't say is advised, really, given that they don't have a heavy.
and maybe it's because the Ski just got that slight Uber advantage.
Perhaps 75% now and building, while Layla's just reaching 40%.
Meanwhile, nothing's happening in White Room. Oh, my mistake. Hearts takes out Bloodis.
Skyro's
And
probably
Hearts
got
takes out
Trooper
Mentalex as
here.
well.
Not looking great for the experiment. Pressure on E, they're all stuck in corner. They need to rotate and get out through D before they kind of just check it off.
Ski ends up using.
That's
A
not
much better
an
push.
ideal.
Fair enough, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
better
used that,
route.
but it's a much better time so far.
Yeah, much better, but
They kept C and immediately rotate around to E.
yeah, the experiment doesn't seem to have a response at this point. They're all up, but they're kind of not blocking or fighting anything.
Is that going to block from BC connector though? Well, they use, but Scarrow just keeps completely blocked out. Or Scarrow falls. Oh, is he going to fall in the pit?
He will fall in the pit. He's fallen down. Not quite
Scarrow
dead
falls
yet,
in the pit.
but
That is the third pitfall. Juper gets headshot as well by Bloodis, which is a very good shot.
they're
Bloodis takes out
actually
Min.
blocking it here. It's quite well done. They've got no
Justice takes out Hearts. Callum
Yeah.
takes out a Disky.
XD pushing into the connection here. Gets heavy. He does get taken down there by Zafus and Clark. It was
Well-
quite well played though, given how grim it looked. The cap time was really going their way, but the experiment there just pulled it out.
But it looks like that fair enough are rotating around to White Room.
Layla
And
going
Clark
down.
take down Layla. I don't know why they were sitting on D by themselves. Maybe they were taking
Yeah.
the BC connector. Just
Justice
blocking.
really wasn't with him. I mean, with her, sorry. So, you know, having Joe there just to defend off the scout isn't ideal, but
Means
it
you
does
got-
look like that's it for them. E just coming down now, and then E probably following
Yeah.
shortly.
Fair enough, taking a very easy cap onto D, rotating immediately onto E.
They've got time. I mean, 4 minutes.
XD
but
completely,
he's-
completely out of position. I don't know what he's doing in BC connector.
He
Or
shouldn't have even
slowed
rushed in there.
Bloodis
could have waited for
rushing
his
the
combo.
point, Calico rushing the point, Mentalex hits a pick on Skyro. Uber's
Everyone's
popped
just
from
being
skis.
lemmings. Straight onto point.
Joe Layla stuck
Uber's
underneath.
popped off. Although,
Chupa gets a brilliant pick on Hidok.
well played by Chupa.
Lol spy mains. Clark takes out Layla again from that under point. Mentalex holding that PC connector again.
Picks up Clark. It looks like they've actually regained control now a bit.
Yeah,
Although,
Hidok
looks like
and Milkman
Mentalex
now
is going
defending
down.
C. Bloodrunk and Milkman are in very typical positions. Bloodrunk
So
goes down.
player
Get
advantage
pooed on.
has once again swung. Fair enough. Although Layla is now ready to quick fix with Joe.
And as a disky in the pit, get shat on, kid.
Big pull outs. And Joe goes down there to little Jack. Just that classic Joe style. Look forward. Ignore everything behind you.
And fair enough, are now hiding in, well not hiding, but holding back in White Room.
I'd like
Mentalex
to see
spamming
Layla
them.
get a little bit more aggressive. She's on the quick fix, while Siege, I imagine, is on either crits or Uber.
Siege is still running Uber. And it's always a pick on a disky, but Chupa
Yeah,
chokes.
saw that.
And a disky falls in the pit again.
Nicely played. Classic. And that captain has actually reversed it entirely, so they're basically just to play their stock now, not have to be so frantic for the point. But Uber's
The
are
quick fix is
exchanged,
popped, and Uber is popped, so it's quick fix versus Uber.
and it does seem to be going the way of fair enough. Yeah, they've still got their heavy. Chupa comes in
Uber
with the
gets
same. though.
Pidox, gets a pick on Viljack, Calico gets a pick on the disky. We've got Milkman down. We've got Joe and XD are down after that Uber
Exchanges
exchange.
as well going on.
Bloodis taking out Skyro. Got a slight hold, you know, you've got Bloodis quickly checking White Room. Maybe going
Disky.
for a pit. Oh, he popped the ringer and attempts and takes down Pidox.
Each
Or
hasn't
the
been
project
building
him up.
for a very long time. He's still on 23%. He's just been gonna walk him around and lobby himself. The experiment's
Layla
got
pops a
quick fix
quick
and they
fix.
use it again. They could use this
Milkman
really
taking out
aggressive.
Clark.
And they're doing it. But they're
Viljack
stuck in-
taking out Layla.
Oh, Layla going down there.
Viljack now charted. narrowly misses the pit. Bloodrunk now playing aggressive on the point. You've got a mini and BC connect that's going to try and spam a little bit.
Big spawners now, so what they should be doing is just
Joe's
buffing
coming in
up
behind,
and finding
gets
position.
out and Bloodrunk.
Nicely done by Joe there. XD just taking connect control.
No one chasing Joe either. He was really weak and went for the kit. Ski's trying to play Battle Medic against Mentalec for some reason.
XT pushing him for that connect, but
Hit up, Justice gets
Fortune
picked
going
by
down.
Biljack after 2 failed spams on Layla.
Layla is actually running Uber again though. She's 9%, but it doesn't look like they're going to have time given how many players for the experiment are down.
Man taking out Bloodrunk and Biljack. He's played really well today.
Their combo has now spawned, minus Joe, but it looks like they are opting to go through DT.
Milman gets another pick on Skyro. Mint
Meanwhile,
makes Chupa use his Dead Ringer.
ooh,
XD gets
Nice
a
reflect
kill
there.
on Mint. Mentalec takes out. No, he pops
he's
Biljack,
going
I
down there to Milchman, holding that kind of angle, watching the connector from BE. It's a nice pick. Definitely going to slow them down, but there is a spy in play.
Trying to flail, which failed badly. But maybe because Milkman isn't actually running the Razorback. He's opted for Girardi instead this game.
Which I think is actually a good choice, given people connecting.
Skyro taking out Chupa, which blocks the pick on Skeege, who pops his Uber. They're going to take out the Mini, they're going to take out Justice. Blood takes out Clark.
Bloodrunk has got connector control though.
Joe and
He's
Layla
just-
use their Uber, taking out Hearts. Bloodrunk taking out Callie.
Bloodrunk going down potentially to Chupa there. Nope.
Hidok takes out
comes in
Mentalex and
instead
Chupa.
there.
Whereas XD takes out. Whereas that's Jolo taking up Mint. They should be able to cap off this point. Chupa
Like
goes
Spy's
down.
coming on point. No. That looks like
Biljack
a...
goes down. Hearts takes up Milkman.
Although, Joe's definitely doing a lot there from
Joe
Bobby.
taking out a Disky and Piddock through a defense.
Oh!
Layla
what
gets
a shot
headshot by Bloodrunk. Still times 4 on the point. Skeege goes down to Calicool. Justice takes out Biljack. No, he doesn't. He stops his Dead Ringer. I pulled over that trick. Yeah, Biljack takes out Calicool. Justice finally takes out Bloodrunk and Biljack.
I'm not going to say
around
anything
that B-spawn.
Every time we've said that it looks like Fair Enough's got it and they've got the point on lockdown, they just seem to swing it. I don't know how the experiment's doing it, but that finally
Justice takes
looks
out
like
Skyro.
it.
Cooper trying to go for a stab, but he didn't uncloak, he just hopped about.
Ooh, Joe caught in the connector and that's looking
XD
like it.
running head on against the heavy. That's Prem Pyro for you. And fair enough, finish off the cap with
Not
9 minutes and
such
52
a great
seconds.
time though. They could have had that a lot quicker given how it started. Like, they had, I think, B by 3 minutes, 52 seconds-ish, around that mark. I don't know what they were doing there. Either Fair Enough's gone downhill, or
They
the
never seem to
experiment
fully
is just
commit
playing
on.
really good.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of times where they seemed to start getting cap time and then it was either...
The experiment would block, or they would try and rotate to
A
E.
big thing that happened more than once is that Joe kept coming behind. He just kept walking through White Room. They had no one sitting in White Room. Normally not even like an engineer. Or, well, you wouldn't put a scout there, but you might put any class in there just to block White Room. Even spot it from the point, 'cause you can look through those glass windows. Instead, he just kept walking behind, spammed 2 or 3 sticks, boom. There you go, that takes down 2, 3 of their players. That drops the cap time from times 4 to times 1 or times 2.
As a result, though, Layla did die quite a lot, given, you know, how Joe just kind of plays aggressive, and it might be a little bit difficult for Justice there to keep up with his little legs, but Layla is running the crits, so we might see the same shenanigans before where they connect crits on to get the force.
Ski
and
just
then
running
repush.
Uber.
Yeah, so it could, in theory, work. I've seen them doing this a lot in PCWs. Let's see if they've finally mastered it.
Bloodrunk takes out Milkman and Mentalex for that push.
Although it
Takes
does look
down
like they're
Joe
going for a
from a body
sack.
shot.
Yeah, they are going for a full sack here. It's just sitting in spawn, buffing people as they walk out.
Cube gets taken down, Milkman up again.
In
Milkman
the
picking up
meanwhile,
Bloodrunk
they've
again.
got tap time. Nice.
He gets capped off very easily. He's at level 3 already on again.
This is looking good. They've popped the crits, and the counter ripper comes up from Skeege there, but Layla is too deep. Does get caught.
Garrett gets picked
Unfortunate.
up by 1 crit sticky. Joe gets taken down by a disky through a general sticky spam.
Looks
Means
like
that Skeege has still got, what, 15% advantage? So still got level 3. It's still a very strong hold, for fair enough, on B. Meanwhile,
saying
over
that
A.
though, the experiment's got flank control.
Well, they did.
the
There
sentry
goes
gun just goes down. Great rotate. by
Bloodrunk taking out Calico and the
XD
Sentry
gets pinched.
by
That's not
Viljack.
him.
That will definitely
It's
hold
going
out
so
White
well.
Push again. Bloodis is still behind though, he can still at least start at ×2. Nope,
You
he
were
gets
saying
a melee
that.
headshot.
Well played by Dawn. Just
Great
great
with
with it.
Hearts tries jumping in and Craters.
The
GG.
entire flank now for the experiment. They
Joe
probably
jumping on
wanna
a rankled
recollect.
Sentry. Don't know what point that was.
Questionable
taking up
plays,
mid.
Josephine.
I
Questionable
would've
plays.
Medlex goes down. Bloodrunk takes out Calico.
All the picks that's going the way of Bloodrunk, and
Milkman goes down to Viljack. Returns with
Chupa.
XD.
although
Getting a pick.
the
Justice takes
dispenser's
down
gone
Sky.
down. Watch out.
Viljack takes down XD. Joe takes out Hearts. Adiski takes out Layla. Chupa takes out Viljack. Justice takes out Adiski. A big change. Kiddos takes
So
down
it's playing
Chupa
a
as well.
very risky game here. Counter peek against the sniper, not advised, especially
He gets the
someone
Sentry,
like
that'll
Bloodrunk.
delay a repush.
It looks like though they've still bought enough time to get that combo into the connector for that kind of delaying hold.
Yeah, remember they don't need to rush it as well. They've got at least 7.5 minutes to just get on E. I mean, last time they
Yeah.
got it in 3
Ooh.
minutes plus rushing A to E. So they can't really
Great
get that
bomb
strategy
there.
now.
That was well played by Diski, and Hearts there just coming in to just get huge amounts of damage onto that viewpoint.
And Viljack takes down Joe. Followed up by Bloodis getting the return kill.
Drew has now spawned those, so they should be looking towards either pushing the connector or going to the cliffside and then dropping down on the sea.
Remember that disadvantage, especially now that Layla's on Uber again. She doesn't have that crit build. Great. Risky's just holding that connector with Uber, complete Uber.
Although Milton did just get shot on Skeege, but he actually missed it, but there he gets it. Great shot.
That's a drop.
That's 75% for Layla as well, almost up to 100% now. He actually gets
And Milkman takes out
Bloodrunk
Bloodrunk as well.
He's doing great work sitting from this little rock here.
And that's going to be walking Mentalex and Milkman onto the point. Right, he comes out.
Bloodis has no spawn, though he's actually moved through it. Looks
Joe's getting out.
AD
Sammy gets
connector.
off. But Layla ends up
Just
having
use it
to
in burn.
use to save a drop to one soldier. Viljack tries to block the point and fails miserably.
They have actually built a level 3 in the E there, so Bloodis
Clark
can cap
peeking
time.
as well.
A little bit difficult.
Yeah, fair enough. Now playing a much stronger hold. They've got a level 3 now on
Chupa
E.
getting Skeege though, again. Well
Milkman
played.
goes down, Adiski goes down.
Although Chupa has been spotted, whether he will get the sentry is yet to be seen.
Clark gets
Oh,
out from under
He
with 1
combines
health,
with
but he
Joe.
dies.
Fantastic play by them. They get the sentry
Mentalex
on
falls
E.
into the pit.
This is where Bloodis starts pressuring E, I would imagine. Or if not, their entire combo. Yes, they have cap C, so they
Layla goes
can
down.
walk onto it. Medics at this point seem a little bit irrelevant when they've got cap down on both points. I'd say Layla should probably just be going on quick hits at this point and then just trying to brute force onto E.
Hearts takes out Chupa and Bloodis takes out Hearts.
Really
That's
good
just a
time
small
there going
exchange
on
around
both
D.
points.
Yeah, it's even just it's only a scout though from Bloodis and now Mentalex as well. But Bloodrunk gets taken down again.
Originally it was Justice there actually going on point and then just kind of doing it, but that could be it.
Milkman does
Looks
finally
like
go down.
They're too
Kelly
slow,
takes out
fair
a
enough.
Diski.
Not
That's
making
no Devilman
point.
to defend it.
Giant point, but
And
no.
Justice gets a pick, but
Ooh.
that is another win for the experiment.
That's
That is
was not expected.
that's not what we predicted at all. So if you followed our advice and bet on Fair Enough, then
We are
jokes on
sorry.
you. We betted on the experiment. Thank you
Get
for your
mated.
skins. Haha.
Wow, interesting. And that was quite a quick lead by the Fair Enough players. Didn't look like they were expecting that either.
Alright, let's pull up some logs and see what happens.
I think that's possibly the experiment's first 6-0 win this season. So, well played, the experiment. It was in possibly one of your least expected matchups. So, the upset is real.
Yeah, first 6-0 win. They only lost 4-2 against High Panda, upsetting many of the Saloon.tf betters.
Yes,
But-
I did hear the stories of people losing quite a bit of money. That's unfortunate, but things happen.
But I pulled up the logs. I only got them for the second round. I didn't pull them up for the first round because the exchange was so quick. So Joe top damages with 10.8k damage.
Unsurprising.
By Hearts, 9k damage. Milkman with 7k damage. He had a really impressive game. He ended up getting 22 frags and 17 deaths. Meanwhile, compared to Bloodrunk, who only got 18 frags, but he only died 14 times. But damage-wise, Bloodrunk was down about 4.6k. Viljack got about 6k, Disky got about 6k. The main difference, though, is actually the medics were really close. Skeege got 17 assists and Layla got 19. Skeege only got 7 assists, whereas Layla got 8. So medic-wise, they were really close.
In what world does Skeege drop and Layla doesn't? What is Highlander?
The main thing as well is there's a huge amount of heal difference as well. Skeege got over 20,000 heal, which is about 1,200 per minute. Layla got close to about 900, close to 1,000, which is quite a difference.
But it's actually important to note, Layla has not dropped over both rounds. Skeege, however, had. Interesting.
It's also interesting to look at the two different heal targets, with Joe soaking up 32% of heals, not as his normal 50%, whereas Pidox 30 from Skeege, followed by a Disky of 21, so it's an extra 11% heals. I can't do maths. Meanwhile, everyone else slowly getting disputed through heals, but yeah, the main difference is easily that 11% difference between the two demo men.
So, did we want to get some interviews going?
It's also worth noting that a Disky only got 5.7k damage, whereas Joe got 10.8. That's a huge amount of difference. A Disky kept getting picked, that's what I noticed. If I look at blue team.
If you look at the first map logs, well, a Disky with 1.8k damage, meanwhile Joe at 5.5, almost topping 600 damage per minute. I don't know how Joe does it, he always finds a way to do damage, even at the expense of his medic's life.
You got to play for the team, not for your medic, I suppose.
Saying that though, Layla did not die on that first map or first round, so that's quite interesting. Very unexpected. Well played the experiment. You have shocked us all, I'm sure.
Maybe at the match they scrimmed very strong.
Yeah, I mean, I had played one PCW with them on Steel, and it was quite upsetting. Although this was sort of a different structure, so they had a different repeat there. But yeah. So
let's see if we can get some players in.
I will contact Josephine. What he's up to. I'm sure you know a few of the FE boys. Might want to use your contacts with the high division gamers. But
I feel like getting a Disky will get both sides of the demo men.
Yeah, we can have the clash.
Well, actually, no, Clark.
Does, however, look like Josephine is not responding.
If he isn't, I've got Clark on the way. We will have a quick chat with him over the strange result on the outcome of this game.
Yeah, definitely an upset. Joe has actually responded. I will send him the details.
We're being joined by Clark. Clark, you seem to not do as well as everyone had expected on this map. What do you think went wrong?
Hello, you mean fair enough in general, or me?
I'm not going fair enough. I'm not going to when I call you out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Skeech said an interesting phrase after the game, that we played so much Overwatch in the last week that our mechanics are all fucked. And some people lost 1v1 because they tried to apply like Overwatch mechanics to Team Fortress 2. And it's kind of true, like we played every night since we got the fucking invites, so...
So what you're saying is...
Blame Overwatch.
Overwatch has made you worse at Team Fortress 2, or the experiment playing more Team Fortress 2 means that they're better than Overwatch players?
Nah, it's... nah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it fucked us up a little bit, but mainly we just couldn't. We just didn't have one normal push. Like we couldn't push from to B side so much, and I don't know.
Oh, Josephine, we're joined by Big JoeNufc of the experiment, the demo man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Yeah, I mean that was definitely interesting to watch. How did you do it, Joe? Tell us.
I don't know. I knew we were gonna win, like 100%.
Oh, that's confident coming up. From you
No,
there.
I'm 100% sure.
One thing we can pass to Joe is, did you play any Overwatch this week?
No, I didn't, because I don't have it, so...
So
That's upsetting.
Noob.
Whereas we know that Clark and the rest are fair enough. I think bar one person on your team doesn't have Overwatch. So
Skage, yeah.
Ski's the only one who didn't play Overwatch. But he also then dropped twice. There's no correlation really between the two. Unless you want to draw a conclusion that TF2 players compared to Overwatch players, and we've kind of proven the skill level.
We're also joined by Bloodis. Hello, Bloodis.
Hello.
How do you do? How did that go for you? You
Fine,
did
fine.
so much work there on that cap on E, like incredible. Well played.
Well, it was just mostly having points, but Blood on more DM-wise as well, but it was like Joe just forcing me to cap points, but that's how we won then, in the end.
Just steal things. I know that feel when jump on the point, you die, try again and again and again until eventually you get somewhere.
I
Yeah.
did notice with that strong E cap, at least it was halfway on. Clark, was there any kind of communication issues, or was there a reason why it didn't really seem like the combo kind of rotated quick enough? Because we were noting that there was quite a lot of cap time on, and sure they have kind of gotten through White Room, but we were expecting your combo to rotate, and it never really seemed to happen as fast as it could have been.
We played against Wasp in our warm-up, and we had the exact same problems. The call was in, and the rotation wasn't fast enough. And I'm not gonna blame our combo for that. It just they just needed to be faster in general. But yeah, what happened happened. We knew that they're gonna use crits because it's fucking feel like I'm on. So and we didn't use it to our advantage at all. We knew they were using crits, and we didn't take it use it to our advantage at all. So maybe
Could've
that's
just,
one of the
like,
reasons.
Tucked Siege away somewhere nice and safe and waited for the crits and then kind of just repush them or just keep holding it. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
you could have just gone into us when we were on B, like at the start. Our pyro wasn't there, so you could have just wiped us instantly. But you didn't, so you just let us force their medic.
taking advantage there, Joe. Taking
Mhm.
advantage.
It all sounds Zafus like you're kind of leaning towards us taking someone's side.
Well, while I am subbing for the experiment, Big Joe, I really did expect Fair Enough to actually take this, like, on paper, theirs, but apparently Joe did his work and maybe reviewed some demos, and
No, I just
No.
teach my team. No, I teach my
Mm.
team every
To
time.
be fair, every skin we had so far, except the warm-up today, was good, and today was just not.
You should try and tell Hearts to not play with the combo. It'll work probably 10 times better. Just a fair warning.
Like, I was feeling that your flank was really, like, missing something.
Poor Clark by himself the whole
No,
entire
it's
game.
fine. Me and Wildrick did fine together.
Yeah, but if your soldier's on the flank, it's like so much better. Like we could just push your flank pretty easily.
Hearts
ultimately,
likes to play the
who
flank.
won here? Who won here? Come on. That's the reason. Can't
Yeah.
say anything to Joe now. He won.
No,
He's
it's
the master
just
one.
that's like the reason.
Yeah, but
I thought
it wasn't like, with all due respect, it wasn't your flank who did the work mostly. It was a combo with
Yeah,
the
I know,
crits.
but
Yeah. Even though you died to me to a fucking whatever it's called, the sword in the fucking
Yeah, I
basement, man. You and Leela.
miss my pipes.
Yeah.
I did
Nothing
notice
I can do.
that. Justice is kind of no addition because you did have a name who shall not be mentioned for reasons of getting warnings.
Yeah, no, he's on holiday I think for like a week, so he wasn't here. So we have Justice as our sub.
Right, so I did see some drama around him joining teams and then leaving teams. I won't bring it up anymore, but is he going to become a permanent addition for the experiment, or
No, he'll just be our sub rather than he'll be playing when he comes back.
Yeah.
We need all the memes, so
definitely,
rather
as if
than
you
bring
don't have
to our
enough?
team. Yeah, I know.
So looking on to the next week's games, we'll be switching on to Badwater. Joe, you've got Wasp, who we know that, fair enough, well, I won't say struggled against, but they played in their pre-warm-up game. Have you got any specific strats or ideas of how Wasp are going to play on Badwater?
I think we'll just play our own game. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll win again, so no worries.
That's
Yes.
another result I didn't expect.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, Clark, you and the rest of Fair Enough are playing Unpoppable.
I don't even know what to talk about that because these guys play so weirdly. Like one time they can just fuck us up, the second time they can't do anything. So I don't know what to expect from them, but hopefully we'll be able to pull through.
Has there been any previous scrims on this map? Would you plan on scrimming these teams, either to Joe or Clark, or is that giving away your strats?
I think we're screaming on Tuesday, aren't we? No.
Yeah, we
Let
are.
me check this. Okay.
We haven't really played Wasp or Unpoppable as much as we played every other team. Seems like Russian people have like different.
No, I think
we
it's
scream each
we're
other's,
not
yeah.
we're not playing you. We're not playing you on Tuesday. We're not playing you at all this week. So.
Aye.
So, if we've nothing more to cover, I believe we should probably start wrapping this up with, I guess, shoutouts is the tradition, if I recall.
You didn't even let Bloodis talk.
Unless
Of
Bloodis
what?
has an opinion. Seem to be the quiet one, Bloodis.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the quietest one. Don't worry.
It's
He wants
a
to
good
finish
thing.
Sorry. It was a good game.
As full of emotion as every other Finn, as normal.
Classical.
Yes.
So Bloodis, do you have any shoutouts that you'd like to give?
Everybody who's played for The Experiment and Moemo Q teams. Because they're the best teams ever.
No, this is a no anime stream. I'm
No
afraid.
anime zone, right?
Why am I here then?
That is true.
This is the exception.
You are the exception, the one and only.
Clark, any shoutouts?
Shout out to Fair Enough. TF2Pickup.net, Atlas.f for sponsors. And Skage, I guess, because I think he struggled more than anyone. Because
Definitely. He had
yeah.
2 drops, in fact, over the 2 rounds, which is a whole 2 more than Layla, who had 0.
Yeah, it's a big improvement.
Definitely.
Skage and Viljay actually, because Viljay was pretty pissed as well. But yeah.
Josephine, any shoutouts?
Yeah, shout out to my team and The Experiment. Shout out for Justice for playing this week. Let's hopefully Robin comes back. And shout out to Layla not dying in the second round.
Hero.
Or first, I can't remember.
What about you, Maxi?
I got
Anyone?
any shoutouts to Seaface. I want to see some Seafaces in our Twitch chat.
Some lovely memes.
Only because Seaface is the best meme that has come out of TF2. Or Papa Carlos. Either one works. And what about you, Zafus, as your first cast?
Oh, where do I start? Okay, so shout out to Team Infamous, the gamers who I spend too much time
that's
with.
LOL 6s. No one cares about that game mode.
I'm sorry.
Everybody
Okay,
does care about 6.
Shout out to Asadan, my occasional daily commute buddy. See you on the bus. And yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. Good game, everyone. Well played.
Thanks for casting our game.
Yeah,
No
thank
problem,
you.
Joe.
Thank you, everyone else, and all of our viewers for watching. Hopefully, the duo Britcast was not,
Too toxic and British.
or if not, then we will continue it and have even more Brits as
Top-notch cheeky banter, lads.
We'll bring out the memes next time, don't worry.
maybe if we cast some good teams, we'll be better.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ayo.
What team have you
Maxi,
been on,
how's that
Maxi?
going? Any high?
They're free.
No, there
Right.
isn't to hassle me.
Yeah,
afraid
you're the
I
caster.
must-
We have to be nice to you.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take my leave. I'm actually currently playing another Highlander game, so
And we're not actually last. We're actually 13th.
it was a pleasure casting with you, Maxi. Perhaps we will do it again in the future, but I'm going to leave. Until next time, people.
Thanks for the cast. See you guys.
Yeah, thanks.